Hello everybody. Just wanted to come on and show my new mommy project that I do have. So we have a 2003 Flagstaff Forest River pop-up camper. So on this model there are two slide outs, two bunk ins. So one's a full size on this side, and then we have a queen on the other. We do have a slide out on the dinette, just to show you an overview of that. So I did go to Ohio and get this camper. I'm from Indiana. So she was asking $700. I paid her $5. There's just a little bit of damage. You'll see I just had to tape it to make it home. There is some damage on this side of the door, but my husband will get that fixed. So it did come with one propane. We have not checked that one. Battery box, no battery, but we do have one. It does have a slide out. Excuse me, my garage is really dirty. So it does have a slide out on it, on the dinette. And then there are some cosmetic damages on the canvas, so some holes. She did tell me and let me know that it did have quite a bit of mice damage. Oh, there's a bee. Oh my gosh, let's go inside. Let me show you inside so I don't get attacked by a bee. So there's some more of the damage on there. We're debating whether or not to get a new canvas or if we should just leave it as is. To be honest, I'm fine with it the way it is. A little bit there. There is an awning. We have not power washed it yet. So this is day number 2, just trying to do some work on it. So I'll show you inside. Whoop. So, it did have the laminate that was brown. Again, this is day number 2, so I kind of sanded down some of the laminate and I put some primer on, and then I tried to test it with some of the paint that I will change it to. So the new paint is, I got it at Lowe's. It is called Northern Glen, and it's a green. So this is inside. Let me shut the door so my neighbors don't think I'm talking to myself. Okay, so I'm thinking about calling this camper Sandy. So some of the windows are pretty nasty. So some of the issues with the camper that I did notice, the canvas is horrible. It's really dirty. So I've watched some YouTubes on how to try and get that clean. I'm going to try my hardest. I did see some of this that I will try and get off, but I noticed people say don't use bleach, so that does have bleach in it, so that's my only thing with that. I could not get some of the cabinets off because I didn't have the drill bit for it, so I just started to paint around it. It's fine because the hardware I'm actually not going to keep. I'm going to replace it with a new one that I do have, where I will change them to more of like an antique brass. So this side over here, that is the full size bunk end. You do notice the mold on the windows. So like I said, I'm going to try and get that off. Fridge, all of the lights works, the air works. I just am not having it on because it's not that hot, so I just have the blower. The dinette, see the windows are nasty, but it does have some of the holes, so I did put some little patch kits on it for right now because it did storm pretty good last night. The cushions were in pretty good shape, so I'm just going to upholster them. But I do have 3 girls, and they can be kind of yucky sometimes when we go camping. So I'm decided to just do it in the canvas, the drop canvas. So these are about $10. I got 3 sets of those from Walmart, and just to make sure I have enough. I'm also going to redo all of the countertops in this contact paper. So it's kind of a marble, but it has a touch of gold in it to match my hardware that I'll replace, because I will do them in gold or like an antique brass. Again, that's the color. So that is Northern Glen from Lowe's. So I started with just a small can, so about $15. My goal is to not spend any more than maybe $150 to redo things, unless we're talking about a new canvas. A new canvas I've looked up is about $1,000. So it did come with all of the camper features. So every side has the light, fans, and things like that. I did take some of the curtains down because of where the mice have gotten to it pretty bad. So I can't get this one down because the way it's hooked up. So that's an example of some of the holes that were in it. Also, but I did save the curtains so that I can put new clips on, put the clips on my new curtains. So my dilemma is, you can see some of the dirt spots and getting those off. I will patch the holes. Some of the holes you can kind of see coming through, like those 3 holes. They're not actually in the canvas on this side, they're in the screen. So that's why it kind of looks like that. So this camper does also have a cassette toilet and shower combo. And what else is it? Pretty much just full of my junk, so I don't have to keep going in and out of the garage and in and out of the house. This is my mommy project. Just due to the whole COVID thing, I feel like it's never ending. I work in healthcare, so I see patients every day, and then I come home and I'm a mommy and a wife. So I feel like I never get that in-between break for myself. So this is my project for myself, and then I will share that with my family. So I am not familiar with how to do some of the techniques to, I don't know how to explain it. Some of the techniques that people would suggest you do it in. So some of my method to my madness is just doing it because I feel like it works for me and it's right for me. So if you're watching my journey and I'm not doing something right, like the cabinets, it's just because it works for me. But everything doesn't work for everybody. So if you just want to, what else is it? I'm a loss for words. Oh, I didn't show my flooring. So I'm going to redo my flooring. It's kind of loud, I'm sorry. So this is the new flooring. I got it from Menards. It's about $38 for a box, and then I had a little bit left over because I did do some project in my house with the same flooring. So that is that. I'm going to scoot back so you can see everything. Oh, there is a sink under there. There is a stove that does go outside. So that is all of that. So just trying to get my feet wet on doing DIY projects outside of the home. So if you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share with me along my journey, just definitely just place them in the comments. I'm open to any suggestions on how to make the process easier and what recommendations anyone would have to try and get the canvas to its best potential without having to spend $1,000 for a new one. So just another overview of it. Blower, just going down. My mommy toolbox has all kinds of goodies in it. All right, and there she is. So if you want to follow my journey on how I do remodel and update this 2003 Flagstaff Forest River camper, just follow me and feel free to comment down below. Alrighty, have a good day.